This model kit review is of the Curtiss P-40B Warhawk, and this is a 1/72nd scale model by Airfix. And let's see here, here's some details as well as the dimensions. And there's the plan. Here goes our painting and decal guide. Usually I show this at the end, but this is on the back of the box. Looks like you've got a number of decals, that's always nice. Let's have a look inside. So first of all, here we've got our glass. You can see there the two typical P40 side glass there, and then our that's our cockpit. That looks pretty good, nicely molded. This is actually very well molded. Got some nice recessed panel lines as well as some rivet lines there. You can see again the rivet lines there for the sides of the cockpit. Inside we've got some detail there, not a whole lot but something. There's the bottom of the cockpit there, and we've got our rudder and main gear. Here are our wheels. We've got the spinner for our propeller. There's the propeller there, and then our recessed lines on our elevator. That's also quite nice. And then let's see here, I'm not sure what these are. These look like they're also part of our main gear. Maybe they're two different versions there. There's the tail wheel well cover, and there's our tail wheel. There's the insides of the wheels. Okay, let's have a look over here. We've got our main wing, and that's also very nicely molded with some recessed panel lines, and then our lower part of the main wing as well. Don't really see much in the way of detail for our wheel well, just that, but that's something. There's our pilot, and then our it's part of the engine covers. You can have it open if you wanted to. Here's our other side of the wheel or tire. That's our control stick. It's all very small because it's 1/72nd scale. And then we've got our exhausts, and then the nose gun sitting on top there. So let's have a look at our instructions and decals, and that's actually very nice. Look at those extra little decals. They're very small but quite nicely printed. Here we've got some details there about the plane, and it looks like, okay, so here we're going to start off with the fuselage, and then our propeller spinner. That's then glued inside, and drill out some holes if you want to put it on a stand. I usually don't. Put the parts of our cockpit together for the bottom there, and then our wings are then put together and mounted, and those are the two options if you want to have the exhaust, or not the exhaust, the air cooling ducts open for the engine bay. Put our nose on there as well as our nose scoop there, and then this is for our wheel well covers. Now if you're going to have them open, because you can have the wheels up like that, and don't forget you're also going to put on our tail there. Then this is if you want to have them down, so I guess that's what the extra ones are for. And then the same thing with the rear, and then we've got tires and wheels going on there. It shows you that these are bulging tires. They show you where it should be on the bottom. And then part of the cockpit there, our canopy, glass going on, exhausts, and that piece of glass. So all in all, actually this is a pretty inexpensive model, but it's actually very well molded, and we've got some pretty good decals, so that'll be a great build.